Hi, this is Jim with Cable.com, and today we're going to talk about a product that I just really love. This is a great product, and I know you can't recognize it right now, but stay with me, watch me build this product. This is something you can use. It's a vertical data rack, and it's very versatile, very well built. A genius designed this, and I wish I could say it was me, but it was not. And I've tried building vertical data racks and see if I can get them manufactured, and I gave up on all those plans I had once I saw this product. And this is better. This is a better design I ever came up with, and the cost is very cost effective. Now watch what I'm doing here. I want to show you some things in here. Okay, one of the nice things I like about this is, well, first of all, it's nice. It's made in America, and it is heavy. It is very thick. It is not easily bent. Let's put it this way. It's thicker than the fender on your car, a lot thicker. So it does hold up. It's not easily bent. No, I don't think you can bend it unless you had a sledgehammer, maybe. It is heavy and is well put together. As you can see, it has lots of parts in here where you can attach things to, little loops where you can put your tie wraps and tie wrap cables. I like these big holes, and I'll tell you why I like these big holes a little later in the video, but I like these big holes here. It also has a built-in level. So what I've done here on my backboard is I put in one screw so far, and I can show you this is a one-man vertical data rack hanging project. I'm just going to take that one screw, and I'm going to just let it sit there like this, and I'm going to look at that level, and then of course I'm going to take my screwdriver here, and I'm going to, once I get it level, I'm going to add another screw. So now I have it basically mounted the frame. Now, some people would say, well, why is this so important? Why is this so great? Well, I'll tell you the reason why it's so great. This thing has tons of applications for your business, for your customers, things like that. And again, one of the things I like about this is you can bring the cables right in behind the wall. You can bring them right into the system itself. Now notice that this thing right here is you have your areas of your screws properly spaced like you would have on your data rack or on your relay rack. And so up here you're going to be hanging your patch panels. One of the things you want to do is when you order this, of course, you can order different thicknesses here of this device, the side panels, and as you can hear, they snap right into place. Now sometimes you have little devices like a music on hold player, a PoE injector brick or something like that that you really need just to attach it to something. And the nice thing is you can also get a wooden backboard, and you have these little standoff brackets here, and it comes with screws. So all you need to do is attach that backboard. You can also attach your power strip here, things like that, other devices that you need, because now you're going to have this room here, a little bit of room here to put those type of devices. So it gives you a little bit of flexibility at this point. Nice thing also is you have these little loops here. So you have these little loops here. You can put your tie wraps around and tie wrap things here. So that is really nice. The other thing I like about the inside here is you have multiple screw access points, so you can put a lot of bolts in here. Rooms for big bolts, rooms for drywall screws. So what do we have here? 16 mounting points. Of course, you could also use these areas right here to make adjustments. It's in there level because that's how you started. You can cut these holes out, bring your cable in through that way. Now, one of the nice things about this is it has vents in the top. As you can see, it's lockable. You don't have to buy the lockable top if you don't need it. And it has adjustable sides, so you pick the depth that you need on this system, and also the depth this way. And let me show you what I mean by that. Let me open it up. Here is one of our old servers. Now the problem with this server is it's deeper than these wings. And so even though I could fit it in just by pulling out that bottom panel, that's not how this is designed. You can buy one that's deeper. And of course, it's on our website. It shows you how to buy them, things like that. But you know, it could be confusing. So we're here to help you. So if you have a problem with ordering the exact model that you need for your application, well then go ahead and give us a call, and we'll be happy to assist you with this. But as you can see, oh gosh, these are one of these really old servers. Not really old, but it's old. We don't use it anymore. I'm just using it for the demo. And it fits right in here like this. But as you can see, it sticks lower than the panels here. So if you have one of these servers of this flavor, one of the things you want to do is make sure you get one that's low enough. Now, what else you want to put in here? Well, you want to put your switch, you want to put your routers. Of course, your patch panels go across here. And you can also have room back here for a UPS. There's little areas where you can bolt down a UPS. But again, you want to buy the system according to the size that you need. So let me take this out. Now, if you put a router, a switch, a server, patch panels, a UPS device back here, well, one of the problems you might have is airflow. Even though the heat will rise at the top and it'll be a natural airflow, maybe you want a little more airflow than just that. Let me show you what we need to do. See, this is why I think this system is so brilliant, because it's so modular. You put in what you want. And in this case, this is a fan unit that pushes air up. And so what you want to do, plugs in, and of course, anytime you're dealing with electricity, you want to make sure you're grounded. And right here is a nice grounding bolt that they put there. You put your ground wire there. You ground the whole system at that point, so it makes it safe in case there's a short anywhere. But this just slides in. And then, of course, what you do is you plug this into your surge protector or to your UPS that's plugged in here. And then when you put the case on, you put everything together, you're going to get positive airflow through the system itself. So I remember once when I worked for a big corporation in California, we had some labor issues with one of our offices in New York, and phone system went down. And the computer system went down, and so they said there were some sort of problems with the phone system, and so they put me on a plane, flew out to New York City, and when I walked in the building, I could tell instantly when I was in the phone room, in the data room, what the problem was. The problem is someone cut the wire right at the ceiling level. They cut the cables. All the cables were down on the floor. Phone system was working fine. And the data network, well, up to that point it was working fine, but all the cables. So we had to replace around 400 to 600 cables in that building. Big expense because of the damage that was done to the cable. And you know, maybe you don't have labor issues like that at your organization, but you know something? Sometimes people are curious and they play with things. So if you have your computer sitting out somewhere, your server sitting out, sometimes they mess with it. Also, if you have it on the floor, sometimes what happens is they're mopping the floor, the water gets in there, or they're vacuuming the floor, or maybe they're upset with the owner of the company or the company that runs that facility. And so maybe they sabotage a little bit. Or just maybe it's in a place where customers are able to touch things. This is great, and this hole right here solves that problem with getting your cables cut. So what you do is you cut a hole right there in the wall, and you pull all your cables in behind the wall here. So everything is protected behind a lock and key with this heavy steel. And I mean, this is heavy steel. I'm not joking around here. This is thick stuff here. But the fact is that it has a lot of different modules and features that can help you protect your equipment, help you protect your network, your phone system. And I'll tell you what, if someone's fooling around with your network, how much money is that going to cost for you to figure that out and fix it? How much business will you lose as a customer because someone messed around with your server or someone cut your cables? You can never prove who it is unless you have a camera there, but this prevents any of that nonsense. No looky-loos, no curiosity seekers, no people who just want to do you evil. So this is a great system. Let me show you some of the other things that you could use with this, the other modules. So, you know, obviously the passive air module can go right in there. It's just a piece of metal with a bunch of holes in it. You really can't get through it. And again, really heavy steel. That's one of the things that impressed me the most, was the quality of the manufacturing. Now here's a device that's nice, and it's you push your cables through there. So if you're going to bring cables out of this system on the outside, you don't want the airflow to be disrupted or to be you know, you don't have cold air coming in, hot air going out. You know, you want to make sure that you prevent some of that airflow, and this has little areas where it goes right up to the cable, so it conforms right to the cable. And of course, in this case, you have numerous places where you can put it. At the bottom, you have down here on the sides, things like that. You can order this deeper, or you can order this with a longer length at the same time. It's very modular. And I like the fact that it has all these holes back here that you can really secure it any way you want, as much as you want. If you use half of these holes, you could probably stand on top of this thing and it's not going to come down. Has a 600-pound rated limit, so that's more than what I weigh. Another nice thing is you can put your 110 outlet here. Have your electrician put the outlet on the wall right there, put it over the wall. No one can mess with unplugging your system or plugging in your vacuum cleaner. And then you bring in your low voltage up here. And so both low voltage and 110 current is not going to be molested inside this case by those who are curious or vindictive. Okay, this is really a nice idea. You know, a lot of times when you're, maybe you need to access your server, well, you put in one of these devices, and there's your keyboard, and here is your plug going right into your server. So you have a keyboard with a built-in mouse. You have an LCD screen, or yeah, it's an LCD screen. You have an LCD screen, and you can do all your programming here, or changes, or anything else you need to do. And then, of course, when you're done with that, you just fold it up. You put the case on, right on top of it there. And then, of course, lock it up. So this system has a lot of nice features to it, and you should buy it. Thank you for watching the video. Again, this is Jim Gibson with Cable.com, and if you have problems trying to configure this, you know, because maybe it's your first time and it's not as straightforward as sometimes it appears, we're here to help you. So if you have any questions or you just want to confirm your configuration before you place your order, give us a call, and we're more than happy to help you. Please like us on Facebook and follow us on YouTube. And again, thank you for watching. I hope this has been enjoyable. Hi, this is Jim with Cable.com. Hi, this is Jim from Cable.com. Hi, this is Jim with Cable.com, and today I'm going to show you how to cut a hole in the drywall.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to this YouTube installment of Cable.com.